So in this video, I'm going to show you how we can do queries, how we can create GraphQL queries on the playground and run them, uh, and also how we can create custom queries on the playground. So I'm going to show you based on my entities that I created. So these are the invoice settings here. So I'm going to edit this. So these are some of my queries that the custom queries that I have done. Okay, so first I will show you how to run a normal query and then we'll create a custom query with a resolver. Okay, so I'm also researching on this and this is the way that I have found. Okay, so let's get started and I will run a query. I will open my playground here. You can see this is my playground here. And if I go here, you can see there are query here. Okay, first, just we will run the normal query that the GraphQL provides us with. So let's do that first. Okay, let's put here query. Okay, then let's put so we can see that we have invoice settings here. So this is a normal query and it takes the ID as the parameter. Okay, so we'll do invoice settings. Okay, in the bracket it will have an ID. Okay, ID will take IRI resource. Okay, so we'll have double quotes here and we will provide this ID over here, the IRI value for this, and then we go and fetch the parameters. Okay, so what parameters we can go inside this and see. Okay, these are the arguments and we can have property name, property subtitle. So let's say I want property name, then I want property subtitle. Okay, then I want user ID. Okay, let's fetch these three params. Okay, and we run this query and we can see that our data has been returned. Okay, so now how to do custom queries? Okay, so like suppose I want to fetch the data based on user ID A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so how we could do that? So what we will do now is let's open a code, and for this we need to use custom queries. Okay, so this is the one which I have here, but I will create a new one. Okay, and I will show you. So and where I can find this is here, so you can go see it in the documentation it is written. So I'm using this documentation over here of queries, and this is the way they show you how to use the custom queries here. Okay, and see in the note they have provided us with how we can use resolvers to get the get the custom data that is based on the user ID. By default, GraphQL will use the ID as a primary argument to fetch the data. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to use this custom query here. So I'm going to create a custom query like this the same way, and this will be data based on user data. Okay, I'll just name this as data based on user. Okay, based on user. Okay, and our resolver will be data based on user. Okay, so we have this class that we'll have to import it here. So this is a new resolver class and we will import this now, and it will be passing the user ID. So we will be passing the user ID here and type ID. Okay, so now if we save this and if we reload this page, let's see if any error comes first. Okay, there is no error coming, and if I go to query here, you can see that the data based on user invoice settings have been loaded in this. Okay, and it will take a user ID as the argument. Okay, now what we need to do now, let's go ahead and create a resolver. Okay, so I will close this and I will go to src, then I will go to a resolver. Then here I will create a new file and that file name is this .php. Okay, now what we need to do is, okay, let's import the required files first. Okay, the PHP tag is not open, so PHP, and then we'll let's import all of this. Okay, then let's create a final class, and the name of the class is data based on user implements. Okay, this. Now we'll go inside this. Now what we'll do is, now let's create a constructor here. Okay, so this will be a entity manager interface. So this we will need to query to the database. Now once this is done, so we use the invoke function. So my invoke function will look like this, and you can see from this code that I am passing the user ID. I'm making a query to the repository and passing one user ID to it and returning the response. Okay, so now once I save this, okay, now if I go to the query manager, and if I put a query here, that is what is a query? So this is a query here, so let's copy this. Okay, so let's copy this, put it here, and so this will be data based on user settings. This will be user ID, and user ID will be ABCDE. So let's put this ABCDE here, ABCDE. Okay, and if I run this now, and you can see data is come based on the custom query, that is a custom resolver. So this is how we do it. And see, I'm still researching on this topic, so I will next video I will make on the query collection. If even if I find a different way to do this, that I'll make a video on that as well. So based on my research and based on my knowledge, I have managed to do a custom and the default query and a custom query for GraphQL in API platforms. So thanks for watching, guys, and please do comment on various topics that you would like me to research, or you would like me to if anything is wrong in this process, so you can also point it out. So thanks for watching.